Okay, hi guys. Well, I'm ready. Good afternoon. Hey, because yeah, we're on from noon until 1 o'clock. So hi guys, we're here with you, ticking and ticking and ticking. Yes, sir, Bob. You are the people who make society tick, tick, tick. We're here on Intellectual Radio today and every Friday. However, we're not going to be on next Friday, but in either case, we're here. Today is Friday. Today's Friday, and March. Hey, March seems like it's coming on in here really swell. And we're just waiting on more and more good old days. So, good afternoon. We're good. We're glad to be here on Intellectual Radio. We are society's people. We are the people who make society tick, 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 tick. You know, I haven't gotten that thing yet, but I got to get that little ticker thing. Anyway, we're here with society's people, your community radio TV talk show. And we're highlighting you, the people who make society tick. We're glad, real glad to be able to be here. The weather's fine out there. Didn't have no trouble with the car either. But in either case, hey, society's people. I've got a lot of things to talk to you about the people in the society, in our American society. And remember, guys, we are the American women of Oak Park, the American women of Austin, Oak Park, River Forest, Proviso Township. That's who we are, and that's what we want you to know. We want you to join up with us also. We're trying to build our scholarship fund, and so we're going to be talking to you a little bit about that today. And I don't know why I sort of like hit the desk. It's like, I think it came from some of my corporate guys that I used to work with, is that they were firm in what they said. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. In either case, yes, I'm going to try and stop hitting the desk. Not that it hurts my hand or anything. It's just that I seem to hit the desk, and I have to take the direction from the director here who says, don't hit the desk, because not only that, it sort of, I don't know what it does, but in either case, I'm not going to be hitting the desk. But anyway, what do we have here with you for today's Society's People news? Wait a minute. Sorry about that. Okay, Society's People news is all about old news, new news, all about you are the people who make society tick, including you, and you, doctors and nurses and plumbers and the auto industry and all kinds of businesses, community people, families. You are the movers and shakers. Yes, sir, about. So we want to highlight you and let you know about what's going on here in America, of course. American women everywhere, American families everywhere. We have, of course, with Miss Jessie's desk, and we're trying to get more who will be able to come in. We need help. We'd like for you to get involved with us. We really would. Join Society's People, your community radio TV talk show. Join Intellectual Radio. We want to hear from you. And remember, guys, it's March, Women's History Month. So we are going to, we're also going to be giving you a little bit about Blessings Galore, Miss Jessie's desk, the Poetry Corner, and of course, we'd like for you to call in. We're going to ask you to call in. Call in. We're 708-524-2415, or you can also call 708-223-8953. I'm Joey Pierce. Well, actually, I'm Josie Pierce, sometimes called Joey. And so give me a call. We'd certainly love to hear from you. Leave your name, your number, your phone number, of course, or your email number. We'd like to contact you. There's more that we have that's already set up. Like I said, we're going to be giving you a lot of information. Lots and that's us. We're like the information highway. The information highway. That's new, but it's more that's going to be coming up, and we really love to hear from you. So give us a call. We're at 708-524-2415. And let me now give you some information about what's going on in the hood, in the neighborhood. So here we are. Society's People News. It is us. And we're ticking and we're ticking and ticking for you and you and you and you. Right now we're ticking for veterans. Veterans are going to be here March the 19th and March the 18th. So we want you to know about that. I am a military proctor, and also my husband was a military guy. So I'm a widow of a military man, fought in the Army in 1950 or so. So we just love to hear from you. But anyway, we're military, and we want you to know that also, because we are ticking for veterans. So we gotta let you know a little bit about veterans. Let's see here, guys. Calling all veterans. Calling all veterans. We're ticking for you, about you, and for you. Let's see here. Calling all veterans. What's going on the west side of Chicago? We are ticking for the veterans, and they'll be here. A lot of them, and people that are going to be helping the veterans also. The Worldwide Family Center has been serving low to moderate income communities with passion and commitment, and also with hard work. Veterans that have served our country will be presented with bed, bath, and beyond items to be given out on Saturday, March 19th. But we will have some of those folks here on Friday, March the 18th. And this much needed, and it's a very important program. It's being sponsored by Worldwide Family Center. They're located at 4215 West End Avenue, and that's at Keeler and West End Avenue in Chicago, guys. Remember that. Then again, that's going to be on Friday, March the 18th. And on Saturday, wow, what they're doing next is they're going to be feeding the veterans also. We, the American women, of course, would always have dinner for them, not only the veterans, but it's we would have Thanksgiving dinner for them. We would also have Christmas dinner for them. My daughter tells me that we're trendsetters, and I think that I'm beginning to believe her, because so much is now coming into play with the veterans, and with, of course, and with our students, and with even with radio. We sort of like, we don't have enough money to keep things going. So we're inviting you also to make your donations to the American Women, 203 Washington Boulevard, and that's in Oak Park, 60302. Or you can always send us any donations. We're always going to be asking for donations also. But in either case, let me get back to the Worldwide Family Center. Join Worldwide Family Center like we want to join the American Women. So, in fact, we're all over America. So we'd like for you to join up with the Worldwide Family Center with ending homelessness, fighting poverty. How are they fighting poverty? They're fighting poverty with the passion. And that's going to be coming up on Saturday, March the 19th from 10:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Yes, here's another area too that you need to learn about. We are partnering with Bethel Lutheran Church. So what we and it's called Taste and See, the community meal. There's a community meal that's going to be taking place on the same day, March the 18th, as well as in Making a Difference will be one meal at a time. That's going to be coming up every third Saturday for the veterans, all during the months. Well, the third Saturday of every month. And it's going to be right next door to the Worldwide Family Center, which is at 4215 West End. So since it's right around the corner, you guys got to know that it's at 301 North Keeler. And Worldwide Family Center is going to be sponsoring the meals and feeding the guys and feeding the veterans, whether you're a guy or a gal. They're still going to be feeding you and your family every third Saturday. Now, boy, I'm telling you, that's really, really trying to end homelessness, or at least helping folks to have a great meal on a regular day, because that's what's going on. It's a regular day. We would feed them on Thanksgiving, and they came from the Great Lakes. So we were feeding a lot of them. We pray for them also, and we're constantly praying. So yes, send your prayers up. We'd certainly like for you to send your prayers up, and also send your love nuggets, any love nuggets that you like. That in fact, we'll be talking about the love nuggets as we get along, and sending you love nuggets in our poetry. So we'll be doing that in a tad bit also. But right now, we're calling all veterans, calling all veterans. And Dry Hooch Chicago, you need to learn a little bit more about the veterans here. Dry Hooch Chicago, and I'm sure you guys know who Dry Hooch is. They're putting out a call to all United States Armed Service veterans any type of assistance that you need, you can join them at the daily coffee hour, Monday through Friday from 3 o'clock till 5 p.m. And that's going to be at the Austin Community Resource Center, located at 501 North Central Avenue. And the goal of Dry Hooch Chicago, is to help veterans readjusting that are going to be readjusting to life at home to find new opportunities. Of course, new opportunities. Amongst those services that they'll be providing that's going to be available for you, peer support and refer and material peer support rather, and then referrals for legal services, housing, mental health, employment services, and military discount credit cards. So all of those things are important to the veterans, you veterans that are readjusting to life at home here, since you've already been over there, over there. And anyway, guys, the office hours are daily 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. Site manager there will be scheduling any appointments that you may need to have. And then from 3 o'clock till, I think it's from 3 till 5, you can call that Kevin McCauley or Philip at 312-292-8691. Or you can email him at Kevin at dryhooch.org, dryhooch.org, Kevin at dryhooch.org. You can also get in touch with him through there. Or you can always call the American Women 708-524-2415. And as I said, we're ticking for veterans, always ticking for veterans, loving veterans, and wanting you to know all about veterans, not just all about. A lot of you guys already know all about veterans. What you do need to learn too is to learn more and more and more about veterans, because veterans are something like of the community, crux of America. Those are the veterans. And we're very proud to be able to talk about the veterans and give them a nudge and a push and helpful information, because they need it. We'd worked a while ago, we were working with the Easter Seals, and they were also, I don't know why, they let the veterans program go. Well, in a way, they did, but we have 2 more organizations that have come into play working for the veterans. But Easter Seals is also out there for the CETA program, so we understand that. And that's working with the little kids. So we understand that, and we have to say, and I'm working with kids also. So we're wanting you to help us help kids, help us help others. And that's how we can all be in this, we're all in this together. So give us a helping hand. Call us at 708-524-2415. We're accepting donations, and I'll give you more information about that as we go along. So anyway, guys, we want to also honor you guys. You got to leave your name and number so that you'll be in the Society's People News. Again, that's Society's People News, North, East, West, and South, so that you guys will be able to have your names also when you give to the Society's People Radio Community TV talk show and news, Northeast, West, and South. So we're hanging there for a little bit, segue to something else, and give you information. And then we'll be bringing up Miss Jessie's desk with blessings galore. And she's been blessings galore all of this time and helping everyone with blessings. In fact, that was like, most of the times, that's what we would be able to give, is blessings, words of encouragement, and words of strength, and words of encouragement, just to help you, and also to help pray for you. We don't know who we sometimes pray for. We're just praying for people. A couple of students asked me just the other day, I need to bring this in before we take the segue. The students at Austin Town Hall Park said, gee, Miss Pierce, would you pray for me? And I went, well, yeah, of course I'll pray for you, dear. And one of the things was, we don't want the kids to hurt one another, but kids do understand that they can be hurt. Sometimes kids can be hurt with words and bullying. And I know for a while, my own granddaughter was being bullied. So those things do hurt. It hurts their feelings. I won't say it hurts, manually or physically, but it does hurt feelings. And people, you do need to realize that more of you can come aboard and come along and say, we're not going to bully anybody, especially you teenagers. So please, we're just encouraging you to not to bully, not to hurt folks physically or mentally. But in either case, I think you get my drift. You know where I'm coming from. So welcome aboard, and please give us a call. We're at 708-524-2415. And we're here at Intellectual Radio. You can give us a call at 708-223-8953. We'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned. Thank you, guys. Be back in a minute. Okay, hi guys, we're back with Society's People, your community radio TV talk show. Yes, sorry, Bob. We've got a lot of new developments also that we're going to be working with, and we're not going to be, like I said, we're not going to be on next Friday, but we will be on the third Friday, and you'll know a little bit more about what we're doing and why we're doing it, and taking the time to actually make this radio station work. And I know it's working, but we want to put in more to you, for you, and also about you with Society's People, your community radio TV talk show. So hang in there with us, guys. Right now we have on the air, we're getting ready to have on the air Miss Jessie, and Miss Jessie is coming to you again from Miss Jessie's desk, and also getting ready to give you a little bit more of blessings galore. And we'll talk with her. Miss Jessie, are you on?
I am here.
Okay, hi. What is it that you want to give to the people, America?
You know what? I'm so excited, and me for stumbling and everything. I'm so excited about things that I'm learning, and I want to share with people that are interested in.
Interested in what? I didn't get that. Hello? Hello? What happened? Oh dear. Oh dear. We didn't get that. We'll be back in a tad bit. She's gonna be calling right back. We experienced that last month. Yeah. So we're experiencing a little technical difficulties again, guys. But because we're experiencing a little bit of technical difficulties, we can give you a tad bit about First Baptist Church of Oak Park. So hang in there, guys. First Baptist Church of Oak Park. On one day, they're going to be wanting to get 500 volunteers together. 500 volunteers together. And I'll give you more information as we go along because we have a little time on that. That's going to be coming up in the month of April. But now we've got Miss Jessie back on the line. So here we are. Miss Jessie, you said, yes, here we are. We're on the air. Hello? Oh, shucks. Come on. Hey. Oh, Miss Jessie, is this your phone? Hello? You're on the air. Golly gee whiz. What is it? Okay. Okay, guys. All this is going to be taking place at Concordia University on April the 16th. And let me sort of reiterate on what that is. From First Baptist Church of Oak Park is helping the Concordia University with one day they're giving to them on April the 16th. Volunteers galore. Talk about blessings galore. They're going to have volunteers galore. Yes, sir, Bob. And also feeding, helping to feed the folks. Feeding you. 100,000 meals is going to be served at Concordia University, which is coming up on April the 16th. So you can commit to be in all day, or you can just give the gifts of food and time, or you can help feed the starving children. So this is what they're doing, and I'll give you more information as we go along on that. We've still got Miss Jessie on the line. Miss Jessie, I've got you on the line. Is it your phone, or is it technical difficulties on our line here?
Well, technically, I'm holding the phone, and it just went blank. I don't know, these phones have a mind of their own.
Girl, I know what you mean.
What I wanted to give out was inventions that were invented by African Americans.
Okay, go ahead with it. Yes, sir, Bob.
Yes, sir, Bob is the truth. And I think that I'm so excited about it because in my history days, we did not hear about this. We did not hear about this. But in 1923, signal light was invented by Garrett A. Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with a patent and everything. In 1834, a seed planter was invented by Henry Blair.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear about this stuff, but these people made patents, and they were able to get through the system. And Henry Blair was already identified in the patent office as a colored man.
As a what man? As a what man? What did you say?
As a
Oh my
colored
golly,
man.
that's right. We used to be called colored people.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean that was really unheard of. I mean, we were able to invent something. Oh wow, this was big news. In 1881, the electric lamp and light bulb were invented by Lewis Howard Lattimore.
Mm-hmm.
People all had patents, for this stuff. The air conditioner unit.
The air conditioning unit was invented by a black man?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Wow,
ma'am.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we don't know. There's a lot we don't know. And I think if our young people could realize that we do have a rich history that goes further back than just being slaves. I mean, that is really something that when a group of young people are together and they're talking about their heritage and their history and all of that, it seems like so many can go back to when their parents, their grandparents did this, and they came over here and they did that. But I know we didn't get this history. Guess what else was invented by a brother? The air conditioner.
Well, you said that one. Okay.
An air conditioner unit. The air conditioner unit. The electric elevator.
The electric, was it by Otis? O-T-I-S, Otis? Because we always see the word in the elevators that says Otis Elevator System.
Well, that may have been a company that came along later, but I'm talking about being inventive and encouraging this type of.
Who was he then?
The elevator?
Yeah.
Alexander Miles.
Well, I'll be darned. A black man.
Yeah, a black man.
I'll be.
And that was in 1887. So we're not talking about modern inventors. There are millions of modern inventors, but we're talking about back in the when you had to be, watching what you're seeing, watching how you look, and all this old kind of stuff. There have always been men and women that were strong, that were able to stand up and go for whatever.
Okay.
The open heart surgeon, Daniel Hale Williams, that was in 1893.
I remember that one. Okay.
Blood banking, storing up blood.
Okay. Didn't they name a school after Daniel Hale Williams also?
Yes. Yeah,
okay.
That was a child. Well, they were all working together. This was 1941.
Okay.
Okay, and then we have May Carroll Jemison. She was an astronaut. That was in 1992. I mean, that's not that far away, So many things have been brought up, but there was an aviator in 1921.
Who was that? Was that Bessie Coleman?
Elizabeth Bessie Coleman.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. She was learning how to fly and all that in 1921. And so I just think that it would be so good for, like you're having your spelling bee.
Yes.
We have our trivia of Black American history.
Good idea. Super. We can do that. We'll plug that into the spelling bee. Very good. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Figure it out some kind of way, because from what I'm reading, and it's hard to even put these books down.
I got your point.
This was put out by the Johnson Publishing Company back in the 70s.
Okay.
A major opportunity to go back and search out and see what they could come up with, because they're not, I'll put it like this, we are not, as a people, in the everyday textbook.
Got your point.
We're not there.
Mm-hmm.
We're not there. And I think it's very important for parents to also make it one of their goals, to make sure that they and their children, because we as adults, we don't know very much either, because we didn't have it. I mean, we went back to slavery and being brought over and all that kind of stuff, but wow, I mean, I don't remember being very proud of that, you know what I mean? But when you go back further than that and realize that we were civilization and buildings and making tools and all this kind of stuff. We didn't hear about that. We didn't. And so I think it's of interest for us to just, say, look, I want to know more. Because I want my children to be proud of our race, not, oh, well,
I got your
all
point.
we know about now is us going, we fill up the jails and we don't work and no, it's not even just for our children. It's for all children.
All children. You're right. You're right about that. And you mentioned a couple of those inventors that I did not know, the air conditioner and the elevator. Yeah.
I know. And there's so much more that, because one thing about, you can say, as brothers and sisters, we've always been inventive because we were trying to make it easier.
Yeah.
What we had to do. We had to work. We had to work hard.
Okay, yeah. There's another one too.
Become inventors,
There's another one, the iron. Remember, because back in the olden days, which we read about, or our people were part of it, and that was the iron, because they were always ironing the master's clothing and all that, washing and ironing. You remember those great big old black tubs?
All this stuff. And we had to find ways, and I say we because
I know what you mean.
I'm so proud of what our people did. And I was raised with a great grandmother that, she just taught us just by doing. It wasn't like she said, oh, get that book out and read. No. We watched her. We helped her. And those young children, you always want to help the older ones, But it was fun. It was joy, and knitting and making quilts and all this stuff. And so much has been left to the side. We don't know where it came from. Preserving and making cha-cha and all kind of pies and stuff like that. Everything is so instant now. But you know what? You see what's happening. Everyone has all type of ailments and this disease and that disease. And, it's like, okay, well, what we need to do is get back to basics.
Got it.
Get back to basics, and we will be healthier people. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and all of that. So I guess what I want to say to the audience today is that if there's anyone out there that would like to know more or would like to help me do some researching to come up with some of the answers that I'm sure our children and even adults will be asking, well, what about this and what about that? History is so fantastic. It's just such a hungering type of thing that you want to know more about. And so I'm encouraging people to call in, write in, and support this ministry because that's what it is. We want to find out all that we can. I don't want to be one of those people that, I didn't know that. But okay, so I didn't know it, but now I've heard of it, so I would like to research it.
Okay. And I will concur with you because this thirst for knowledge should be on every student's mind. I mean, the thirst for knowledge, because if this can be happening through blessings galore, then this is something that we can certainly continue to not only to love and to like, but to enrich it. It has to be enriched, that we have to give them that kind of information. And I would definitely encourage them, and we can also do that workshop. If you want to do the workshop on it, we can certainly begin to promote that also. I just heard from one of the directors here saying, you're going to have to charge for all of this knowledge. So we're going to have to be able to ask people to begin to make donations and all that. So we're going to help improve that. And well,
I think it'll be something that people will be wanting to donate to because they want part of this and not letting it die.
Right. I got your point.
Is the Sabo Museum outside. And, I mean, we know about the Museum of Science and Industry. We know about the Field Museum. We know about this zoo and that zoo. And we don't know anything as much as we should know about the Lusabo Museum, which is about African American history.
Definitely.
And so what what we need to do is begin to take our families out there, our classrooms out there, and learn all that we can, because I tell you, you will not want to leave the place once you get in there. They have all types of social.
Yeah, it's so much there.
About the people of the past, but people that are present.
Mm-hmm. Right, I understand.
So I think it's really encouraging to know that we have generals, we have federal judges, we have astronauts. When do you hear about them? Where do you hear about them?
I got your point. And on that note, please, we're going to have to say, hey, bye in a moment here. But we understand that. And I will be in touch with you later so that we can see what it is that we can help you put together in of course, in not just researching the history of more about the African Americans, but to, hey, just flood their minds with the history of African Americans. And there's so much to African American history that a lot of folks really don't know. And I think it's just begun in the schools to give African American history. I'm going to say it has been growing maybe a good growth for African American history in the 10 years. I'll say a good 10 years. But probably more than that, to tell the truth, because if we remember, a lot of the, as they called the militants way back in the olden days, and they were only pushing for people wanting to learn, needing to learn more about African Americans, about their heritage and all that. So it's coming aboard. Believe me, it is coming aboard, and we can see it in what's happening with the schools, which are now giving you African American history. But it's still a lot that they don't know, that we do know, and what we're going to be trying to give to them. So I encourage you, and I am appreciative of things that you want to do and wanting to help you with it, Miss Jessie. So guys, that was from Miss Jessie's desk. And we want to give you more. And as we continue to research, as she continues to research and wanting more people to join up with her with blessings galore, we certainly would encourage you to give us a call. Give us a call at 708-524-2415, or remember that P.O. Box number. And let me get that number again, Miss Jessie. That P.O. Box number was...
is 2156, zip code 60303.
That's P.O. Box number 2166. Did I say that right?
No. 2156.
Oh, 2156. Oak Park, Illinois, 60303.
Yes, correct.
All right, Miss Jessie's desk. All right, guys, you've got that clear. You got that? Yes, sir, Bob. So we're so glad. And hang in there. We're going to be signing off in a moment here, and I'll be giving a couple more pieces of information before we segue to having to sign off here. So right. Hang in there, Miss Jessie. You can stay on the line if you don't mind.
Okay.
All right, because I have these two more pieces of information here, and that's at the First Baptist Church of Oak Park, and they have a 1-day 500 volunteers that's going to be there one day, and that's going to be April 16th. They're giving their help to Concordia University, and we want to see if maybe somehow we may be able to get Judson Baptist Church in there also. 500 volunteers are going to be at Concordia University on Saturday, April the 16th, and there will be 100,000 meals that's going to be served. 100,000 meals, and that and I've already volunteered. That's me. I'm the volunteer from the heart. But in either case, we want to give you more information on this, and that Concordia is going to be packed. They're packing the food at Concordia University, and it's going to be going overseas. And this program is called Feed My Starving Children. It's a program that targets the neediest of children in 70 countries throughout the world. America, of course. I tell you, America is really, really, really really getting on the ball to try to help the undernourished and the impoverished countries over there. So there will be 70 countries that they're going to be helping with. 70 with for the malnutrition children. And Feed My Starving Children will be shipping those meals to their distribution partners over there. So help us help them. Help us. We want all churches to become involved. So please give me a call. Give us a call at 708-524-2415. And I will be directing the people also to look at that website so that you can see what's going on Intellectual Radio with Society's People, your community radio talk show. Also, um, let's see here. The Austin Voice is also helping to, or has helped with the WGN news team and Prosser High School, where one of my sons graduated from. The culinary students, they have a cook-off with Dean Richards. Yes, Sir Bob. And so they're going to be working with that. They have worked with it and helping to encourage and promote the culinary efforts at Prosser High School. And you should see this week's paper. We'll be having it, and we'll be delivering this week's paper. So this is going to be going on all week. Yes, and it's going to be through the Austin Voice newspaper, Society's People News, Northeast, West, and South, and showing you and letting you know about the culinary efforts that's being put together at Prosser culinary students. And also there's one other team that's working with the Prosser, and that is the let me see here, I think it's the Carl von Linné Elementary School, as well as Prosser Career Academy. So those two schools have been working together. And let's see here. He made a visit to them. WGN reporter Dean Richards talked about that. And so that's going to be in the Austin Voice newspaper, and we'll be giving you that paper. So it's going to be traveling all over the neighborhood for the next week and giving you more information about these two schools in Chicago on the beautiful West Side. So guys, we have let you know a little bit more, got you a little bit more news that's going on. I was going to give you, and one more piece of news, since we didn't get to poetry, we wanted to get to poetry. But the Great American Spelling Bee is kicking off its 2016 season with new winnings and bigger trophies and harder words, and plus many new developments. And it's going to be taking place in May. So, you'll join the new champions. You'll see them on the TV shows. You can enter the contest. It's going to be for grade 2 to grade 8. Again, that's grade 2 to grade 8. And open now. You can register now. You can call 708-524-2415. Grades 2 to 8. Also, for grades 5 to 9 is a 300-word or 500-word essay that's coming up. What America Means to Me. And we'd certainly like to hear from you guys. That's in grade 5 to grade 9. And also parents, give us a call for grades 2 to grade 8. And also give us a call for grades 5 through 9. For the Great American Spelling Bee, grades 2 to 8. And for the What America Means to Me 200-word essay, give us a call for grades 5 to 9. So, hey, guys, thank you. We're really, really glad that you guys listened to us today, and we'll be on the web later on. So give us a call. Remember, we're at 708-524-2415, or call us at 708-223-8953. So Great American Spelling Bee appreciates you. So thanks, guys. We look forward to hearing from you. Again, 708-524-2415. Thanks, guys. I'm Josie Pierce, sometimes called Joey, with the American Women of Oak Park, or American Men and Women of Oak Park, River Forest, Proviso Township, and America. Stay with us, guys. Thank you, and take care.
Oh, please, baby, please don't turn away. Please, baby, don't. Oh, please don't turn away. Don't ever, ever let me go. I love you so, I just want you to know. Oh, please, baby, please don't turn away. I need your smile, the beauty of your